The early morning breeze brushed through the tall green trees of Central Park, New York, as birds sang their first melodies of dawn. A man in his late 30s, Ethan Walker, a single dad and retired Army veteran, sat quietly on a park bench. His little daughter, Lily, chased pigeons near the fountain, her laughter echoing like soft bells through the park. Ethan's life had been a series of silent battles, some fought on the battlefield, and others within his heart. After his wife's passing in a car accident 5 years ago, raising Lily alone became both his mission and his miracle. One cloudy afternoon, while picking Lily up from her art therapy class, Ethan noticed a woman waiting for the bus nearby. She wore dark glasses and carried a white cane. The traffic roared around her. Heavy vehicles, buses, and impatient honks filled the air. She stood motionless, frightened to cross the street. Without hesitation, Ethan walked over. "Ma'am, would you like some help crossing?" he asked gently. She turned her face toward his voice and smiled softly. "Thank you. I'm Claire Bennett. I lost my sight 2 years ago. The noise still scares me sometimes." Ethan guided her across the road carefully, talking calmly the entire way. The way she listened, truly listened, made him realize she saw the world not through her eyes, but through her soul. They talked as they walked through Riverside Avenue, where cars glistened under the sunset and the city buzzed with life. Claire shared her story, how a rare infection took her vision, ending her career as a photographer. Ethan, deeply moved, found himself promising to meet her again at the park the next day. The next morning, Claire sat under the same old oak tree where sunlight filtered through the leaves. Ethan and Lily brought her flowers. Lily asked, "Miss Claire, can you see colors in your dreams?" Claire smiled, touched the petals, and whispered, "Yes, sweetheart, I still dream in colors." That day marked the beginning of something beautiful, a bond of friendship and hope between three souls carrying their own unseen wounds. Weeks passed. The trio met almost every morning at Central Park. Ethan would describe the scenes around them, the joggers, the smell of roasted peanuts, the golden light dancing on skyscraper windows. Claire, in turn, would teach Lily how to feel nature, the texture of leaves, the rhythm of raindrops. But Ethan noticed something else. Claire struggled to remain independent. One afternoon, she dropped her walking stick while trying to board a city bus on Fifth Avenue. The driver shouted impatiently, and the rush of traffic terrified her. Ethan rushed forward, helped her up, and comforted her gently. That night, as he tucked Lily into bed, he couldn't stop thinking about Claire's quiet pain. He wanted to do more than help her cross roads, he wanted to help her see again. Ethan spent hours researching. He found an advanced eye treatment program in Boston, but the surgery cost more than he could ever afford. Still, he applied for veteran assistance, took extra shifts at a security firm, and began saving every penny. Claire, unaware of his sacrifice, continued to visit. One morning, under the cherry blossoms of Prospect Park, she told him, "Ethan, when I lost my sight, I thought my world had ended. But since meeting you and Lily, I feel like I can still see, through kindness." Ethan smiled, hiding his tears. "Sometimes, Claire, we don't need eyes to see what's truly beautiful." After months of saving and paperwork, Ethan surprised her with the news. "Claire, I found a doctor in Boston. There's a chance, a real chance, you could see again." Her lips trembled. "But Ethan, I can't let you. You're not letting me, you're allowing me," he said softly. "You helped me find purpose again. Let me return the light you lost." Together, they traveled to Boston City Hospital. The surgery was scheduled on a bright spring morning. Ethan held her hand as she was taken into the operation room. As he waited outside, Lily whispered, "Daddy, will Miss Claire see us when she wakes up?" Ethan hugged her tightly. "Yes, baby, she'll finally see the world she's only felt." Hours later, the surgeon stepped out with a smile. The operation was successful. Ethan's eyes filled with tears. He knew, this was not just a medical miracle. It was a miracle born from kindness. The first rays of dawn entered through the hospital window. Claire sat on the bed, her eyes gently bandaged. Ethan and Lily stood beside her, waiting. When the doctor carefully removed the bandages, light flooded into Claire's world once more. She blinked rapidly, trembling, and then, tears rolled down her cheeks. I can see, Her eyes found Ethan's face, kind, weathered, filled with emotion, and then Lily's innocent smile. The world glowed brighter than she remembered. Outside, the cherry blossoms swayed, buses hummed in the distance, and the city sparkled with life. Months later, Claire returned to New York City. She began photographing again. The same park, the same streets, the same skies she once could only imagine. But this time, her photos captured something deeper, the beauty of gratitude and the light of compassion. One sunny afternoon, she held an exhibition titled, Blind but Bright. The opening picture was of Ethan and Lily walking through the park, hand in hand, her first photograph after regaining her sight. During her speech, Claire said softly to the crowd, "Kindness doesn't just change lives, it restores light to those lost in darkness. A single act from a single dad gave me back my world." As the applause filled the gallery, Ethan stood quietly in the corner, proud yet humble. He didn't need recognition. Seeing Claire smile again was the greatest reward of all. That evening, as the city lights reflected on the Hudson River, Claire, Ethan, and Lily sat together on a bench. Lily pointed to the sunset. "It looks like fire and honey mixed together, right, Miss Claire?" Claire smiled, tears shining in her eyes. "Yes, sweetheart, and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Kindness is the one vision that never fades. Even in darkness, it leads us toward light." Ethan Walker didn't just help a woman regain her sight, he reminded the world that true vision comes from the heart. Dear viewers, if this story touched your heart, please comment your thoughts below. Speech balloon. Like heart this video, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel Kindness Quest for more heartwarming stories of compassion and hope. Blind but Bright. How a veteran helped a blind woman see the world again, a Kindness Quest production.